is a legend in Japan that every beauty editor knows. It tells of elderly sake brewers, men with wrinkled, weathered faces from years of hard labor, yet possessing hands that were remarkably smooth, youthful, and unblemished. There was a certain magic happening behind the scenes, and it was in the immersion. More specifically, their hands were constantly steeped in the fermenting rice mash used to create sake. Welcome to Dermatologist Talks Science of Beauty. I'm Dr. Teo Wan Lin, and today we are stripping away the folklore to look at the microbiology of the fermentation facelift. We are decoding Galactomyces rice water and the biochemistry of bioavailability. In the West, fermented usually refers to gut health, kombucha, kimchi, kefir, but in Asian dermocosmetics, fermentation is a sophisticated delivery system. When we look at an ingredient like Galactomyces Ferment Filtrate, we aren't just looking at yeast, rather, we are looking at a metabolic byproduct. Through the fermentation process, microbes break down complex organic compounds into smaller, simpler molecules. Think of it as the process of pre-digesting the skincare for your cells. So this process produces a nutrient-dense fluid which is rich in amino acids, vitamins, and minerals, but the real clinical value lies in its molecular weight. Because these molecules are much smaller, they can penetrate the stratum corneum, the skin's outer barrier, more effectively than non-fermented alternatives. Now, let's talk about the clinical data. Why do I, as a dermatologist, care about fermented rice water? There are two reasons for this: antioxidant enzymatic activity and hyperpigmentation control. Studies suggest that Galactomyces Ferment Filtrate can increase the skin's hyaluron production. It signals the skin to hydrate itself. Furthermore, it appears to reduce the expression of inflammatory cytokines. And this is why, in my practice, I often recommend fermented essences for patients with rosacea or dull, tired, pollution-stressed city skin. It calms the fire while turning on the light. So, is the fermentation facelift real? It's not a surgical facelift, of course, but as a method for increasing skin radiance, luminosity, and resilience, the science is sound. It is ancient qi, refined by modern biotechnology. Thanks for joining me on this episode. For the full ingredient report and citations, visit www.scienceofbeauty.net. Until the next fortnight, keep seeking the evidence.